So if the government officials actually define what traffic is, they would find themselves without jurisdiction. Jurisdiction actually means, jury means law, diction means to speak. So when the law speaks and says that this traffic means commercial activity, then they would have no power to give you a traffic ticket since you're not conducting commerce on the road in your personal car.
Wow.
Yes, and there's a statute, UCC 9-109, that says that your private car is classified as consumer goods. And government, you do not have to register your car to any government or any corporate entity whatsoever. And these are things that they do not want the people to know. So I'm trying to reveal that. And as a matter of fact, I have a case in the VI Supreme Court at this time, dealing with this very matter.
So what if you were to put that in real basic terms, what are you saying?
I am saying that the government has overreached itself and has denied us of our rights that we have, that are our God-given rights to live, move, and own property upon this earth. Because government did not give us life, nor did it give us the ability to have property. So therefore, it cannot take away that property. It cannot turn a right into a crime, which essentially that is what they're doing when they're saying that you are prohibited from traveling in your own car without having a driver's license and without registering your car to the government. In reality, you're supposed to be able to travel in your own conveyance because it is your private property, like I said, under UCC 9-109. And also you have the right, according to the US Supreme Court, to travel wherever you want to without having to pay any tax to do so.
Wow. Okay. So what do you say to people out there? Because, people are going, oh my God, I didn't know any of this. What do you say to people out there, words of advice? Because this shows up in so many things. So what are your words for them?
My words of advice is to make sure that you first learn about who you are and to recognize that we have a law that is greater than the laws of men, greater than what the legislatures have passed in statutes, and that the statutes that that the very rights that we have are written in that fictional form, because government is a fiction, and that's why it resides in documents. And in order for a fiction to recognize a rights that has been given to you by Yahweh himself, our God, well, most people wouldn't want to worship Yahweh, but I do. But it's given to us by God, and because of that, our rights had to be protected and be placed in a document so that government can recognize it. And like I said, because government is a fiction, our rights had to be written in that fictional form for that government to recognize it. And it is important for people to read these documents, read the United States Constitution. If you're in the mainland, you need to do that and read your state constitution. And for us here in the Virgin Islands, we need to read the United States Constitution and the 1954 Revised Organic Act.